What's up, guys? Welcome back to our monthly update. This month, it is 2 months because I was away in America for a whole month. So we got quite a bit to update you on, so we're gonna run through this real quick. So the first good news is one of the patients from the clinic camp, or the surgical camp, when Dr. Bill Rhodes came, he had a massive tumor on his eye, and that was removed. And he actually got the ability to use his left eye again with PT. He got the ability to get the strength back in his eyelid, and the blind are seeing, which is so cool. I mean, he could see with his right eye, but he's seeing a lot better now with his left. So praise God for that. I was working on a final video to go to the States and just update people on everything that we're doing over there. And a lot of you guys saw that video and complimented it, so thank you very much. It was including 9 different ministries under the umbrella of Kafakumba Transformational Outreach. So I included all that in 3 minutes, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. And I will let Jamie say a few things from here.
So a lot, like Marcus said, a lot has been happening the past few months. We had this idea knowing Mark was going to go back to America and his parents were to go to all the churches to update. We had this idea to make these cards to help with student sponsorships at the school. So we took a photo of every single student at the school. We came up with a design. We worked together on that, coming up with a design on Canva, and made an individual card for every single student to pass out to different churches and be like, hey, do you want to sponsor Anna? Do you want to sponsor John? And so that was a lot of work leading up to you leaving, getting that done. But we, got those cards done. And then on Mark's trip, we got to sponsor every single kid at Kafakumba Christian School. So every student has been sponsored now.
Praise God.
Which is amazing, incredible. If you did sign up to sponsor, just make sure you follow the next steps on the back of that card, and we can get you all situated to donate and help these kiddos at our school. It's a huge blessing, huge help.
Yeah, and if you've already done that, thank you so much for taking the step of faith. We really appreciate that. We had 145 cards going into it. Yeah. And over the course of a month, Jamie thought we'd only get rid of 50. I was like, I'm getting rid of all of them. And that last church came through in Daytona and Port Orange. So I was just super thankful for the generosity of people that we were just meeting in the States that just knew the ministry way back when my grandparents started it and just continue to give. And support the mission. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
So, I got this cute little picture of my new friends on the scooter. I was giving them a little ride around, which is just a simple moment of humans being humans and just joy. I tried some monkey oranges, which are in season right now. We got those at the market in La Lancha, which were pretty good. It looks like a brain, but it tastes like sour almost.
Yeah, very sour.
And it has like a seed in it. It's really interesting. You'll have to try it if you visit. And then we just had our hospital floor completed. So the inspectors came, they're like, your floor isn't good enough. So we had to redo the whole floor for another inspection. So it's really nice and easy to clean now. Insurance has started to come through, so thank you for your prayers, and continue to pray, please, because there are still more claims to be processed and disputes to be made. So that's still on the prayer list, so thank you guys.
So we have a new jungle gym at the school. David built this huge climbing dome. We're trying to, build a playground at our new school property area so that the kids can play. David built this huge climbing dome, which is really fun. I posted about it on Kafakumba Christian School Facebook page. So if you're not following that, you can follow that. And now the kids have a fun place to play on. So they get to play some soccer and climb and run around, and we're hoping to add a few more different things to make it a fun playground area soon.
Yes, we raised $10,000 in the U.S. and that was specifically for the playground. So more fun structures coming soon, thanks to my brother David and his building abilities. I'll talk about the soccer game.
Okay.
Who was playing?
It was Zambia, like the national team of Zambia. I don't remember who they went up against, but it was a national game.
And it was a tie, I believe. This was a while ago. But we went with our friends, and it was a really good time, and it wasn't as scary as the last time we went to a soccer game, which was a night game last time. But yeah, we met Yomaps, who's famous here, and he's an artist, which was pretty cool. I made a TikTok and like a Instagram reel on that, and they got a lot of traction, which is really sick. I'm riding his clout. And then, I went to the States for an entire month. And I stopped by Charlotte first for a few days. Charlotte, North Carolina, where I have my home church, Vision Church, as well as a bunch of friends that support me. And I even saw a few friends from Florida. They drove up. Chris and Tanner, shout out to you guys. I've been friends with them for over 10 years, I think. But yeah, so got to see them, have a great time with friends, play pickleball, have American food, Chinese food, pizza. It was just incredible. Crab Rangoon, I really missed that. And then I took a flight up to, New Jersey? Pennsylvania. I went to 6 different states, and Jamie is from up north in Delaware, so she knows that better than I do, and I went to all 6 of those states. I ended up going to North Carolina, New Jersey, Michigan, Kentucky, Indiana. Yeah, it was a crazy month. We toured around doing multiple churches in a day, and I say we, meaning my parents and myself. I am hoping to bring my beautiful wife next year, and I told you guys all that when I toured around. So while we were there, we did a medical missions conference, global health missions conference, and that was super successful. We made a lot of good contacts, including several organizations that want to bring over trips this next year, even aiming for end of this year coming up, and hopefully we can hit August strong with some medical teams, some surgeons, doctors, and then we also met some dentists that want to come over and set up a whole dental thing, even make dentures there for some of the people here. That is just such a, that's like reaching for the stars. It's not really an option. Yeah. So to be able to provide that will be really sick. And then we met a guy that contracts with a hospital here in Kitwe, about 45 minutes away, and he's a paramedic, and he wants to come and train our paramedics in our paramedic school. So that was super awesome. And then we met with our contacts, the Samaritans first, the kind people that have sent us the anesthesia machine, the ventilator, and now we just sent them our updated list from Bill Rhodes, including like a drill, something to do skin grafts, and other medical stuff you guys probably don't care about. So that was super, super cool. We even met David Stevens there, who is one of the head honchos in the medical missions world. He was the CEO of American Medical and Dental Association, AMDA, which was really cool because he trained under my grandpa Sturry in Kenya. So it was just awesome to hear stories from him about my grandpa that I didn't really know all that well. So that was sick.
So right before Mark left, we had a movie night for the 8th and 9th grade girls. So these are the girls that we were doing a dignity campaign with and doing discipleship with. And we just wanted to have a fun night just to come together and hang out. So we had them all come over to our backyard. We got to use our humongous projector, which Mark loves, and set it up in the backyard, the speaker.
I got it for this purpose.
The screen, and we had our fire pit and a bunch of chairs out. We ordered pizza. And had popcorn and drinks, and that was all made possible from people who donated to that girls' camp. So really appreciate those donations. We were able to do this party for the girls. So Yeah, we watched the movie Esther, and the girls really enjoyed it, and it was a fun night, just getting to hang out and have fun. So that was right before Mark left.
And that was one of your favorite movies.
Yeah, I love
Esther.
that movie. It's really good.
I still haven't seen it, but I helped download it. Yeah, so while we were in the States, we got computers for the school, and that was just such a blessing to get. It was several laptops. I think they were $2 a piece. Or, sorry, desktops, and we'll use those at the school. We got about 10 of them, and for $2 a piece, that's insane.
And you took all that they had, right?
No, we took all that we could fit because our suitcases, we had a limit on it.
And it's going to be shipped in Amazon, which is going to take 4 months. So it's not like we even get them right away for the school. We have to wait a little bit.
Yeah.
Huge blessing.
They're coming.
Yeah.
So our computer lab will expand.
Yeah.
Another really sick thing that I got to do, in addition to traveling around and speaking to wonderful people and touring churches, was I got to be a part of the annual Kafakumba Pastor School dinner, which was just super cool. I've never been. I've always heard about it, and what it is they raise money every year for this big fund that helps Kafakumba continue to do pastor school each year, because it's not cheap. So I got to go there, and then all of a sudden my dad called me up, and I got to present and talk about the clinic and how exciting all of this was, with the operating room and the emergency room coming, and then the paramedic school coming. It's just all coming together. So that was just really fun to attend, and just a beautiful dinner with some amazing people.
Nice. After Mark left, so I've been continuing Bible lessons every Tuesday at the school. Usually I do those with Mark's dad, Pastor Nate, but yeah, so I got to do those and continue them. Can you stop doing that?
I need to see what I'm doing.
I know, but you just turn it once for me for 1 second, and I've only talked about a few things.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of time at the end.
So while Mark and his parents have been away, and they've been getting these new sponsors for the students, getting all the student sponsors. So basically every single person that signs up, I get an email, and I handle all the sponsorships at the school. So they go to one church and they're like, oh, we got 5 new sponsors. So now I need to email 5 new sponsors, get them a photo, sit down with the children, get them to write a letter, and then email it to the sponsors. So it's been very, very busy, because
45 additional
new sponsors. That means 145 letters to be written, and photos taken, and emails back and forth sent. So It's been a very busy time for me, and it's been fun, and it's so awesome just to see how excited these students are to, one, get to be able to talk to someone from America, and they're interested, and yeah, it's been really, really good.
And
go ahead.
It's really cool that people have their hand in the ministry, with this monthly sponsorship. And Jamie and I were talking the other day, we're like, people think of missions and on the mission field, I was like, nobody thinks of how much logistical work goes into this. I'm sitting down, emailing all these people and these groups to come out, and we're editing on Canva and getting children sponsored and going back to America and making spreadsheets, and it's it isn't all fun and games. It is, it is great. But there is definitely
a lot of logistics.
A lot of
behind the scenes.
Yes. You want to talk about pickleball?
Sure. So we had Mark's cousin, Nathan. It was his birthday while Mark was gone. And so we had a birthday party, and we did pickleball. So at David's house, he put a concrete slab down, and we helped paint tennis lines and pickleball lines. And now we have a pickleball court,
which
awesome. Is so fun.
It is.
We're with the trend of America playing pickleball, and it has been really fun. We played it a lot this past month, so it's awesome. Really, really fun.
So while we were in the States, we were asking you guys to pray for the exams for the kids and 7th and 9th grade.
Yeah, so seventh graders had their exams about a month ago, and it's these huge exams that the whole country participates in, 7th, 9th, and 12th grade. And it's like, if you don't pass, you don't continue. You go back to like 5th grade if you're in 7th grade. It's a lot of high pressure, like very, very high pressure. And so our 7th graders had their exams and they finished. And so they get out of school like 2 months early and are just, hanging out, getting to be on break right now. They don't find out if they passed until around December. And then the 9th graders just finished their exams this past week. They had 2 weeks of exams, so again, they'll find out if they passed or not in December, but we were just praying that they all did really well. They all seemed pretty confident. And then to celebrate them finishing their exams for 7th grade, we had a pool party for them just to have fun, get together, and celebrate this big accomplishment. And then 9th graders, we just had one this on Friday. So we did that with the 9th graders as well. So it was really fun. And it's nice to see them relax and have fun and not just be in, learning mode.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they really open up at the pool party.
Yeah.
So while I was back, I got to experience fall and winter in their most glorious forms. I am a Florida boy still, even living out here in Zambia. I like the warm weather, and we drove 4.5 hours through a snowstorm, and by the grace of God, we did not spin out or get in a crash.
Yeah.
We saw cars flipped over on the side of the road. But thankfully, we made it to our destination. Like I said, God is good all the time. And yeah, so another one of those things that was beneficial from the States was Amazon. Amazon is awesome. You guys take it for granted. It comes like the same day the next day. Anyway, I got a Christmas tree because last year our Christmas tree was a projected Christmas tree on the wall. It wasn't even our projector at that time.
You can't buy any real Christmas trees out here.
They look terrible.
Well, you can't buy any real ones.
Oh, yeah, no real ones.
And then the fake ones are like just
scrawny
twigs.
Compared to American ones, they're sad.
They're very,
very sad.
Very sad.
So
I asked him if he could bring a Christmas
and we
tree
did.
back.
We managed it. That was like 15,000 miles of traveling for that $50 Christmas tree, but we made it. Also, my family's here. So Lindsay and Brad made it. My little sister and her husband and their little kiddo, Cairo. And it's just really nice to have them here. And they are experiencing being new parents and all of that entails. Yeah.
Just got to celebrate Lindsay's birthday.
We got to celebrate Lindsay's birthday with soccer and pickleball. And then we just had Thanksgiving, which was incredible.
Yeah.
Such good food. Sweet potato, what was it? Sweet potato casserole? Oh, yeah, with the marshmallows and then the pecans.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. It's nice. Our Thanksgiving is at his cousin's house, and there's around 50 people there.
Yes.
So all of like our family, plus it's just a bunch of friends from the area. So we have a couple Canadian families there, South African family. We have people from New Zealand there. And it's just so cool to see all these cultures come together. People bring like their
own
dish
food.
And everyone brings something. And it's like just a good excuse to get together. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
And then I just had a hunting trip, which was super interesting. I hurt my shoulder. I fell on the scooter the other day, and my arm like went straight back. So I think it tore something here. Luckily, it didn't pop out. But I went on this camping trip / hunting trip because it was like $20 to go. And we stayed in this super dope lodge called Nsobe. It's a game camp, and they had some things that they wanted to get rid of, like older animals, or like sometimes there's like 2 males in a herd, so you gotta like get out the smaller one. I don't understand it, but there's a guy in the back of the truck with us that tells us all the animals that we can and can't shoot. So they got like an impala out there, they got a warthog, they got a few birds and a few monkeys. But yeah, like I said, it's game control here. It's a little different than the United States. Once I saw the impala die, I was like, I don't think I like this. This is kind of sad. So I never shot any of the animals, mainly because I couldn't hold the gun up with my shoulder hurt. But I don't think hunting's for me, just for the record.
So while Mark was away, instead of staying in our house all by myself, I moved over to David and Amber's. They're just so sweet and so kind and inviting, and so I got to stay in a guest bedroom at their place for pretty much the whole time I stayed there. So I got to be with my nephews and work there and just hang out with them. It was really, really nice to have that. So I didn't feel so alone.
Yeah.
Just be part of the community over there, and I'm so thankful and grateful for that. It was awesome.
So we had the van parked over here in front of our house while Jamie moved over there. So there was no dog over here because she went over to play, and Jamie wasn't here, and lights were off, and somebody snuck under our van, I believe, and detached the starter, which I think would take like 45 minutes. And my security cameras, they went through like 3 hours of footage and couldn't find them. We didn't know which day it was because she wasn't here, and nobody was driving the van. Needless to say, we were not the only car that got robbed in the area, and we did definitely upgrade our security system after that incident because it's kind of scary right in front of our house. Somebody had the audacity to do that. So now we have rechargeable backup cameras at different angles that have alerts that notify people that are under surveillance, and we have floodlights that are motion censored, as well as a motion detector alarm system. So
pray that doesn't happen again, because this person was, or these group of people were going to and our whole road, going to this other mission base and someone's workshop and another base, and just stealing all the starters from cars.
It's like $200 a piece, which is just super inconvenient. So if you're the thief and you're watching this, try it again and I will catch you. But yeah, so speaking of camera gear, I was able to get some sweet camera gear in America. I am actually filming this on my new iPad mini, which is so sick. Shout out to Ben and Kristen Frias for buying this for me. It has been such a big help playing videos on it, touring around America and showing people what we do and getting kids sign-ups as well as Canva on there, and now recording. So yeah, it's super sick. I got my camera monitor right here on my phone, and then I also got a gimbal for my DSLR, which will be super sick. It's a RS3 Mini for those of you that like cameras, and then it's going to be a Canon EOS R on top. And then I also got a phone gimbal, which will allow me to film smooth content on my phone. And then I got my DJI fixed, which is my pocket camera, which is a gimbal. So all my content is about to get better, guys. So stay tuned.
So also I made some updates while Mark was gone to our kitchens. Been kind of slowly redoing our house, make it more our home. And Amber, my sister-in-law, has been a great help with that. So we just kind of finished a lot of it in our living room, kitchen area, which I'm so excited about.
Great. She did a good job.
So still just a few more details or photos or different stuff, but that's been really fun. A fun project to do, and he came home to a little bit of a different looking house.
Yeah.
Which was nice. And yeah, also we had Halloween while Mark was gone. Kind of our community here celebrates Halloween, and so they do kind of trick-or-treating with all the houses that are next to each other. And there's a big party and bonfire. Everyone brings food and dresses up. And I dressed up as Barbie. So Amber helped me do my hair and makeup and all that. And it's just fun. It's fun to see the kids still, I don't know, do American, I guess, traditions kind of. And
I mean, we do the fun side of it, not the dark side of it.
Yeah.
The fun costumes and community parties.
Yeah.
I know it's controversial, but
yeah,
we've never made a big deal out of the dark side of it.
So, and then the rain started here while Mark and his parents were gone. So rainy season has really started. This past week, though, it has kind of stopped. It's kind of paused.
Which is unfortunate for the farmers.
Yeah, because the farmers have all planted their maize and gotten their fields ready, and mostly everyone's planted their maize, my understanding. So now the rains have stopped for about a week. And so just please pray that the rains continue and
Please.
start up again, and they're
Yeah.
heavy, and that they last long through the season, so that these farmers have a good yield this year. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we really need that, because when we got to Zambia, there was a really big drought. So
Yeah.
we don't want to see that again.
Yeah. We also planted grass in our backyard, because half of our backyard is like dirt and there was no grass. So this is the time of year to plant grass. So we have that process starting.
Yeah.
Trying to get a lush backyard.
And our flowers are blooming,
Yeah.
which are beautiful.
Yeah.
Wildflowers in our front yard.
Yeah.
But things are pretty slow from here to Christmas, from my understanding and what my parents have said. This next week we'll be in the full swing of things, I think. But it doesn't seem like much gets done. Everybody's just tired from the year, I think. So.
Well, there is like industrial break,
Yeah,
which is like
lot
a
of
national holiday, I
Yeah.
guess.
So
So.
it will be not as an eventful update next month, but yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I believe that is everything. Is it everything?
No. So, all this page. So, yeah, just
Rapid
some
fire.
more updates. I made a new friend at church. She just moved here from Australia, so she works in a different ministry. And hopefully, yeah, just new friends. Love new friends. New friends are great. Continuing emails from donors, all that stuff. We have a Murphy bed. I don't know if we've talked about that at all, but it has finally been added to our spare bedroom. It's a smaller room, so we needed to save space. So we were like, let's make a Murphy bed. It's been 5 months in the process of making, and a lot of pain and suffering. But thankfully, Mark's brother really helped us, and Bornface, who is on staff here, helped finish it, and now it's installed, and now I just need to paint it or stain it. So
And put some handles on it. But
yeah.
We're just so thankful it's
done. We are very thankful. We started decorating for Christmas. Like Mark said, he brought a Christmas tree back. So now this is our first year. Like, we went to the store, bought decorations, and it's feeling very Christmassy. Would you say that?
Yeah, it is.
Very, very
And
Christmassy.
we got some wax melts as well, which are super good.
Yeah.
And it really smells like pine and just Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Just Mark getting back home, his parents getting back home. We had some visitors here. His cousin was here. Lisa, she just left today, and it's nice. It's nice to have all the family around and back, and yeah, that is everything.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Let us know what you want to know below. Give us some questions, some comments, some encouragement. We welcome it all. And just continue to pray for us. Let us know how we can pray for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.